Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be talking about the benefits of having midwife, whether you should opt for a midwife or OB. I'll also share a little story about my decision. If you guys are new to my channel, then my name is Manasa. I am in my third trimester right now, and I have been creating videos to share my experiences, to share my knowledge that I have gained throughout my pregnancy, reading books or through YouTube, an intention to help all you new mamas out there like me. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss another video which I put up in future. Now that I have introduced myself, let's get started with the video. Firstly, this question arises to all the first time moms or moms to be, that whether we should opt for an OB or we should go with midwives, because most of us don't know the benefits of midwives. And obviously, in India we don't have concepts of midwives, so I was under the impression that OB is a less risky path because they are medically sound, and that's how we should choose them, because in case of any emergency or in case of high risk pregnancy, you'll be safe with an OB. And since this was my first pregnancy, so I thought I should not take any chances and just go for OB. So that was my mindset. But then at that time I didn't know much about midwife or the procedures or the process which midwives offer. So later, when I got to know the benefits of midwives from my friend's friend, and when she explained to me how they are more inclined towards natural processes, be it taking care of yourself during pregnancy or during the labor, midwives are more supportive, and they encourage natural process of delivery. So I thought maybe that is what I should opt for. But then at that time I was too late to the party, because I was already in my second trimester, and when I called to register for a midwife, at that time I was kept on hold, and she mentioned that I will be on hold until 32nd week of my pregnancy. Later or post 32nd week, if I'm not able to, or if they are not able to accept my application, then the application will automatically get rejected, because post that gestation age, there's no use of referring to a midwife, because you are almost ready to deliver. So there's no point in going to a midwife that late. So make sure you register to a midwife as soon as possible, as soon as you conceive, because then later you won't find a spot, and you will have to be in the queue. So just don't repeat the same mistake which I did. I took too much of time to decide whether I need to go for OB or midwife. Now that was my story of deciding whether to opt a midwife or OB. Unfortunately, I could not get a chance to register with midwife, so I'm currently continuing with my OB. But let's have a look at the advantages or differences of processes, or we can have a comparison of midwife and OB. So yeah, let's get started. So the first point of comparison is hospital. In case of midwife, you don't have a choice of which hospital you will be opting for or you will give birth in. But in case of OB, at least you have a preference, a choice. Talk to your family doctor give your preference, and then she or he will refer you to that hospital. But in case of midwife, you don't get that chance. They will let you know which hospital you will be delivering at. Next point is the time of your appointment. I have heard that midwives give you a good amount of time, like around 45 minutes per appointment, whereas in OB you will have just 10 to 15 minutes for your appointment, and that too before you meet an OB there will be an assistant of OB. She'll entertain you first, she'll check all the details first, and then the OB will come in and check you or measure your belly and so on. But yeah, in case of midwives, you will be able to ask questions, they'll explain you in detail. But in case of OB, since they are specialists and they are very busy, so they will just be able to give you 10 to 15 minutes of their time, that's it. So midwives usually just handle low risk pregnancies. In case of any red flags, or in case your pregnancy is turning into a high risk pregnancy, then they'll refer you to an OB. They won't be able to continue with you if there are some major red flags, if there are some complications further down in your pregnancy. So yeah, in case of midwife, they'll just handle low risk pregnancy, whereas it doesn't matter in case of OB whether it is a low risk pregnancy or a high risk pregnancy, because you will always be treated by an OB in any of the case. The process of checking fetal heart rate, monitoring your blood pressure and weight, all these things will be carried out in both the OB and midwife. There is no change in that. All these scenarios are based out of my experience in Canada. So I'm not sure if it's different or it's similar in US. There might be a question in your mind whether I can opt for both OB and midwife. Well, you cannot. You have to either choose an OB or a midwife. Now for midwives, you can look for regional midwives like Peel Region Midwife or Mississauga Midwives and so on. These kind of regional midwifery will be covered by your health card, but there are some private midwives as well which you can opt, but obviously you'll have to pay for that. So yeah, there are two options. Either you can go ahead with the regional midwifery or private midwives. As soon as you get pregnant or after your conception, I suggest that you immediately call and register for midwife if you are opting for midwife, because later it will be too late for you and then you will just be stuck in the waiting list. So my suggestion is to call them and register to a midwife as soon as possible, and then let your family doctor know that you that they should transfer all your details to the midwife, or you are planning to opt for a midwife. Just make your family doctor aware of this. And then if you are opting for an OB, then your family doctor will ask you later in your second trimester whether you have a preference of hospital or you're fine with them referring you to some place. So it's your choice. You can just mention which hospital you want to get admitted to or where you want to have your delivery. So I'm just saying that in case of OB, even if you let your family doctor know about your decision later in second trimester, it's fine. But in case if you want to opt for a midwife, then you should actually start thinking about it and start registering for it as soon as you get pregnant, like in 5th, 6th week, I would say. Now, regardless of whether you choose an OB or midwife, they'll transfer all your details to the OB office or midwife. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to specifically get the documents or get your reports and then show it to the midwife or OB. It's all seamless because they just transfer the details. So yeah, this was the video regarding whether you should opt for a midwife or you should go ahead with OB, and what are the advantages of midwives. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you think that I have missed out some points on advantages of OB or midwife, then do let me know that as well in the comments below. I hope you found this video useful, and if there are few people in your family or friends who might need to know about this, then do share this video with them and hit a like button if you like the video, and subscribe to my channel for more such content, and see you in the next one. Bye.